Hi guys, welcome to XCOM 2 Long War the Chosen Mod Jam. Got about, I think it's 230 mods, so it's not too bad.
Just speaks to the special weekend this is. You know, I mean, a former president coming in, wanting to attend this race. I mean, it's pretty neat, honestly. I mean, I don't know what your views are. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Lee tells us the race being on Memorial Day weekend, he said, especially meaningful. And fans are here are really focused on the military aspect of this race and honoring fallen soldiers. Earlier today, there was a luncheon with 200 Gold Star family members, and each car racing today will honor a soldier who died in combat. Their name will be written on the car's windshield. And in about 15 minutes, the pre-race show will honor fallen soldiers. There's going to be an air show with Black Hawk helicopters, C-17 planes, and fans tell us it's a really special thing to see. And I don't know if you can tell behind me, but the crowds are definitely picking up here, so we'll see how they react when former President Trump arrives and when the race begins. Back to you.
Madison Scarpino live at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Madison, thank you. Molly?
The plane just seemed to go stop, which it didn't, but then dropped, quite a severe drop, and then fortunately the captain got it under control quite quickly. There was this couple of passengers that didn't have seatbelts on.
Excellent. I think that's the recon I have on team.
It's so scary at the time. You just don't know if these are not.
Passengers describing the moments when 12 people, including 6 crew, were injured today after a Qatar Airways flight hit to Dublin for turbulence over Turkey. Now, some of those passengers say that plane was shaking violently. This is just the latest incident. It comes just days after a passenger aboard a Singapore Airlines flight died after their aircraft was robbed by some turbulence. Dozens of those passengers are still recovering in the hospital. Hungary announced commercial pilot, an aviation consultant, and a former NASA and Air Force crash investigator. And thank you for your time on this Memorial Day weekend. Really appreciate it, especially in the wake of these 2 incidents that were seemingly pretty dramatic, including the people who were on those planes and some people still very severely injured. I want to start with just what exactly is turbulence? How do you avoid it? Is it increasing?
Hi, Molly. How are you doing today? There's actually 2 types of turbulences. The vector turbulence that you can see, we all see clouds and thunderstorms, and when that
Rock and roll.
And turbulence will get a little lighter and more severe as you get closer to the very storm. But what we're talking about here is called CAT, C-A-T.
Oh, that's a big miss.
Turbulence is visible via radar, on the aircraft, or from the pilot. So think of 2 rivers merging together, and that's what the 2 air masses in the thousands of feet, right, the troposphere, tropopause, and that's when those 2 columns of air come together, just like when 2 rivers come together, there's turbulence. It can be mild or it can be very violent, as it was here with the Singapore flight.
Yeah, is it tough for pilots to see it's expected to know about it ahead of time? As much of a surprise to the pilots as it does to those folks that are unfortunately around local?
Well, in regards to clear turbulence, it's not discernible. They do make some instrumentation that can discern some of that, but not all aircraft have that type of equipment on board to detect that. So typically this is over oceanic flight, and the pilots can't see it. And this is why it's very important to have to always wear a seatbelt.
Yeah, that's the FAA advice as well. I could hold on a plane fighting that. Of course, a much better view where you have flown. We have that nervous moment where the turbulence is hitting. I've fortunately never been in any sort of very severe turbulence type of thing. But it's happened. It makes you nervous. What's your passenger that's sitting on plane 2 when the turbulence starts?
But first of all, the crew up front, very trained, and the aircraft is stressed to take that turbulence. So you shouldn't worry about the external part of the plane coming apart. But what you can do as a passenger is always wear your seatbelts. When you're in that seat, seatbelt should be on. Now, it doesn't have to be super tight. It can be loose. If you want to prevent yourself from your head the top of your head,
Get this scout over here.
because there's only 12 to 18 inches between your top of your head and that overhead. If you hit that, you risk getting a spinal compression fracture or a myriad of medical things that are bad if you do that. So you want to stay in your seat, and if you encounter turbulence, place your feet firmly on the ground.
These guys make up the
Place
bulk of
your
the
head
armed
back
forces
on
we've dealt
the
with.
seat to sit
They're
in.
disciplined and well equipped, but they're
Look
overwhelmed.
forward so that it's always vertical and never horizontal.
Unfortunately, the spinal injuries and head injuries are what you're talking about with some of the things in the hospital out of that Singapore flight. Should seatbelt wearing be mandatory? I mean, other than, you know, if you're just going back or something.
Yes, I would advise that, but probably gonna be a lot of pushback from the client public. But we saw that with masks.
On your order.
Regardless of what you think about masks, but people had to wear them. I think the FAA mandated it, or ICAO, international FAA, if you will. That's what it is. When you're in a seat, put the seatbelt on. It's not to be super tight, just to prevent you from hitting overhead. And this would not have happened.
And finally, can airlines be sued? They are, of course, but are those lawsuits sometimes very successful?
That's a great question, Molly. And yes, they can be sued. Now, depending on what flag that the carrier is from, if it's the U.S.-based flag or Asian country flag. So if it's a state-run aircraft, then or owned aircraft, then they have other limitations. So each country has their own limitations on what they do as fair compensation for injury and or death.
Great point. Ken Christensen, thank you very much for your advice. Keep that in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day. Thank you.
I need to take care of it. Bye-bye. Somebody I didn't know Grayson all that well, but I spent the last 2 days with him. And it's so funny. We get so worked up out here about, you know, bad break here or good break there. Pro golfers and fans are mourning the sudden death of Grayson Murray. In a heartbreaking statement today, Murray's family revealed he died by suicide. He was playing the second round of a PGA Tour event in Texas on Friday. Due to the tournament, citing an illness. His death was announced yesterday. Murray was open about his struggles with depression and alcoholism. He won the Sony Open back in January, saying his faith in his fiancée helped turn his life around. Grayson Murray was only 30 years old. Our condolences to his family and his loved ones.
My husband and I own a growing beverage company. We rely on e-commerce and digital tools to build
Through the ceiling, very nice.
new products. Thanks to American investments and AI, we're using this technology to run our business more efficiently.
Target neutralized.
Artificial intelligence is a game changer. I'm excited that the U.S. is leading the world in its development. Our leaders should continue to protect America's competitive edge, to strengthen small businesses like ours. She runs plays like a puppy again.
It's the produce and the cat. He's a brand new dog all of this thing.
People switch their dog's food from kibble to the farmer's dog. They often say that it feels like magic. But there's no magic at all. It's simply fresh meat and vegetables with all the nutrients dogs need, instead of dried pellets. Just food made for the health of dogs, delivered in packs portioned for your dog. It's amazing what real food can do.
If you're a grandparent, you know what I'm talking about when your little grandchild starts talking to you. Something I couldn't hear for a long time.
It's funny how something like just a hearing loss can have an effect on a relationship.
Somebody would ask for something and she would just walk right past me. I just could not hear. These are real people who are not living life to the fullest thanks to Miracle Ear. Call our toll-free number to schedule a free hearing evaluation and start your risk-free trial at your neighborhood Miracle Ear.
When someone new comes in, I take the time to listen to what's important to them. Then I write a comprehensive hearing test to find out if they have hearing loss. If they do, I'll ask them for a hearing aid that fits their lifestyle and their budget.
With Miracle Ear, it's all about service. They're personal, they're friendly. I'm very happy with them. When I finally had
nuclear, and I could hear for the first time. I started crying. I could hear everything.
I went to airplane. But I told you to go to airplane.
Call our toll-free number today to start your risk-free trial after miracle ear. I was hesitant to get the hearing aids because of my short hair.
Gene Kelly cleaning up the whole fucking map. Hell yes. Excellent. I think this has a large map too, so.
Today to start your risk-free trial at your neighborhood Miracle Ear store. Your risk-free trial is only going to pay. We also provide you with a lifetime of checkups, cleanings, and adjustments free. It's why we've been trusted for over 75 years. And we have over 1,500 locations nationwide.
I see someone now, so I'm happy.
Rolling out. Go, go, go.
Will do. Solid copy.
On the move. Copy that.
Go, go, go. Double time.
Attempting a breach. VIP is secure and we're on the move. Heading out. On the move. Packing it in.
No need to ask twice. Just in time. VIP secured and in position for evac. I'm going.
Moving to position. Getting out of here.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
Squad made it back whole, and the aliens paid the price. Great work, Commander.
Here's a classy number courtesy of our XCOM forces in the field. I never get tired of hearing that.
Advent's officers might be more resourceful than your average trooper, but I doubt our forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for Tygan to look at, especially since he's not asking for a live one. There's not a whole lot that surprises me these days, but I'm definitely curious to see if the chip we pulled from the commander really is connected to the ones Advent's been using in their captains. Commander, you're not gonna believe this. We just picked up a signal from an emergency locator beacon. It's definitely one of ours, from the original invasion. I know it sounds crazy, but if there's any chance some of our people could still be out there, I think we owe it to them to find out.
Plotting new course. Guerrilla Tactics School now operational. Guerrilla Tactics School facility upgraded.
If he doesn't give instructions that, let's say, are viewed as appropriate later on by an appeals court, does he open this up for an appeal by the defense if the judge doesn't exactly do what he's supposed to do here?
Absolutely. Like, I can tell you that lawyers have spent a lot of time with the judge behind closed doors, working on instructions, arguing over the appropriate instructions. It's the number one thing that lawyers address in an appeal is that the judge, the trial court judge, falsely instruct the jury on the law. And in this case, it's more relevant than ever because, as you point out, Rich, this is never been prosecuted or something like this before.
What kind of arguments do you think we're going to hear at the end of the day? What does the prosecution need to do? What does the defense need to do?
Sure. So I've argued on both sides. I've been a prosecutor, I've argued for the defense. And I can tell you there's some general things. I think that the prosecution is going to try and ask the jury to take a 40,000 foot view on this, meaning look at the overall things, kind of focus on the salacious nature of some of these facts and argue based on that, and kind of gloss over some of the cracks in the case. And what the defense is going to do is they're going to focus on getting this jury to focus specifically on these instructions and focus on the law. And say, look, the credibility of these witnesses, Michael Cohen in particular, you never know what to believe in. And they have the burden. They must prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt, which is a very high standard. And I want to point out one thing too, Rich. In California and most other states, California where I practice, there's an instruction that talks about two reasonable interpretations of circumstantial evidence. And if both of them are reasonable, one that points to innocence and one that points to guilt, the jury must, under our system of law, follow reasonable interpretation of circumstantial evidence that points to innocence. So I would really focus on Ira's defense on the high bar, the high burden that the prosecution must cross to convict the former president.
So real quick, Steve, do you think the prosecution proved its case here?
Well, I think the prosecution has some challenges. I think when you're relying on witnesses, especially your star witness, who has a history of perjury and lying and admitted to stealing, I think that's a challenge. I think what the wild part is in this case is where this case is occurring and the fact that everybody has a predisposed notion regarding arguably one of the most famous human beings in the world, and that's the former President Donald Trump. So I think it's going to be a unique case. If I was to look at it just based on what I've heard and what I think the instructions were going to be, I think that the prosecution is going to have a hard time crossing that threshold. But due to the nature of the case, it's anybody's guess.
Make up a week ahead. Steve Barrett, thanks so much for joining us.
Happy Memorial Day, Rich.
You too. Bye.
Still ahead of the nation is honoring the greatest generation, fought and died.
Just a phone call I had to take, no big deal.
Help you today with Boost High Protein.
See, let's get the gear.
You and I both know we only have one other Skywriter.
So, use
His
it
worst was there, but this heat used to be big Skywriter. Maybe possibly triangulate exactly where they took off. Commander, these weapons are unlike any design I have previously encountered before. I could attempt further analysis, but the likelihood of us reverse engineering them appears low regardless. Remember what Tiger said. These new weapons are one of a kind. If we leave them on the battlefield, they'll be lost to us forever.
It's our buy one, get one free sale. Check our Dream Kitchen for as low as just $1.55 per month. Hurry, this buy one, get one free sale ends June 4th.
Hunter's axe is dope.
I did not know the troops ready for the show against, but under commander back was a cosmos for the streets.
Start your journey with a free trial today. If you're shopping for a home, Realtor.com's Real Choice Financing now gives you more ways to afford a home, like down payment assistance programs in your area. Really, trust the #1 app real estate professionals trust.
Hey guys, last drink stressed me out, so we're trying pure water, baking soda, and some real muscle. Okay, or use invisible glass.
I am sure you will find the results to be
No,
as
I'm pleading.
as I do.
Believe it or not, baby, you can earn your masters.
After 11,000.
Master's degree for under 11K in less than a year.
New competency-based masters at University of Phoenix.
The 5 Memorial Day Special answer no questions. Driving the operating law.
Rather than be quiet.
Okay, I'm not all in today. Memorial Day on the 5.
Tracer rounds. Excellent.
Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research. So much so that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency. However, we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group.
station is forever grateful for those who put this great country first, who continue to have all access
I will make that
Let's get us some laser weapons.
for free.
Management has made steady progress in convincing the remaining civilian populace to migrate to the city center, with the propaganda campaign providing a constant stream of reminders as to the benefits of migration. They have maintained a steady influx of new convicts. Unfortunately, most of these unwilling citizens have little idea what they are truly signing up
Emotional
for.
tributes this
Hello,
weekend.
Commander.
The nation honors brave men and women who died fighting for our country. Saturday marked the 20th anniversary of the World War II Memorial here in Washington. Veterans came to honor the 400,000 heroes lost on the battlefields of Europe and in the Pacific. Many of them were only teenagers when they answered the call to serve. That includes a 98-year-old Brian Cohen, who escaped Nazi Germany as a kid, only to turn around and fight under the American flag. This was his message for Americans this holiday
It's
weekend.
been slow going, but I've made headway
During
into
and
fixing our
after World War
equipment
II,
and
we were all together, and there was a great
most
feeling
of the
of
primary
patriotism
systems
because
are
we
now
had
operating
won the
in
war
combination
and
of
we
our
had
technology
conquered
and
the
theirs.
people that were
I hope this is
just
the
miserable.
the world to promote something new, something
The
the
country was
aliens have
together. Unfortunately, our country is not together right now, and I think we have to work on it to get it back together. That's what the message should be about World War II.
16 million Americans fought in World War II. About 119,000, less than 1%, are still alive today. Molly,
Remember the fall, and that does it for us. We're back tomorrow.
and we'll see you then. Have a great night.
Avengers plotting new course.
Okay, everyone. Our mission is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Sure, it's always in my minerals. Nutrients for human health, and it's sure complete with 30 grams of protein. Ooh, carne asada. It's carne asada. What is it? Carne asada. Carne.
Strategic resource located.
Carne. Should I say it like this? Juicy carne.
Avengers plotting new
Carne.
course.
Carne. I think. Smells.
Hi, I'm Mike Huckabee, former and I'm here today to tell you about a hidden health crisis currently affecting nearly every American: sleep deprivation. That's why you need to know about relaxing sleep. You see, getting a good night's sleep helps support a healthy immune system, helps maintain a healthy blood pressure, a healthy cardiovascular system.
Relaxium Sleep is studied, tested, and designed by a neurologist to help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up refreshed.
Relaxing sleep worked from the very first night. I had more focus and I've had amazing.
Hundreds of thousands of people have experienced the relief and health benefits from getting a great night's sleep at Get Relaxium Sleep. After being a Relaxium customer for at least 3 years now, because I'm getting a better night's sleep, it's making everything else about my life more enjoyable. It'll regulate your natural sleep cycle, relax your body, and calm the mind for better sleep through the whole night. Call today and get your very own risk-free bottle of Relaxium Sleep. Relaxium Sleep doesn't have any harmful chemicals like many prescription sleeping pills. With Relaxium Sleep, you can expect to start sleeping better the very first night. The very first night.
I wake up feeling alert and like I've had the best night.
If you're like I was, and you've got trouble sleeping at night, take control of your health. Stop struggling with restless nights. Sleep like you were meant to with Relaxium.
Our company is so confident that Relaxium will work for you, he's asked us to give away 1,000 bottles.
If you're not getting calm enough to go to sleep, take relaxing
Avengers plotting
sleep.
new
I
course.
promise you it will work.
Get your risk-free bottle of Relaxium Sleep now. It's guaranteed to work for your money back. Visit tryrelaxium.com or call 800-806-4851.
That's TryRelaxium. Or call 800-806-4851.
Have you ever thought of getting a walk-in tub for you or someone you love? Now is a great time to take a look at getting a Safe Step walk-in tub. With Safe Step standard heated seat and new fast fill faucet, you can enjoy a nice warm bath up to 20% faster.
And the convenient touchpad control is right at your fingertips.
Each tub comes standard with a dual hydrotherapy system.
For
The
Western
10 water jets can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boosts energy, and
Getting through
improves
the
sleep.
traces of a
While the
city crisis.
microsoothe advanced
Someone
air
on the
therapy
ground is
system
trying to reach us.
oxygenates and
Looking for
softens
us.
skin.
Safe Step walking tubs are built to maximize safety, so you can stay in your home and enjoy the comforts of bathing again.
So call now for more information and a free, no-obligation consultation. 1-800-597536. There's never been a better time. That's 1-800-597536.
I'm Jimmy Phil, and this is Fox News Saturday Night. Come on, love it. Welcome to Fox News Saturday Night. I'm your host, Jimmy Phil, and yes, I'm aware that I look like an affordable male stripper in this jacket. It's not quite a Chip and Dale, more like a Chips and Dip. You get the point. The panel is here with a wad of singles in their pockets, so let's make it clean. He is a world-class comedian who can be seen tomorrow on my patio. Yes, I'm drinker Ryan Reesley here. The second intro is a little tricky, I'm not going to lie, because the guest wrote it herself. She is a podcast powerhouse and Monday Night Football icon. She's about to win another yellow jacket because these next to her have no shot. Wow. A very fired up Michelle DeFoy. He is a TikTok superstar who's actually perfect for a bipartisan show like this because not only did he work on RFK Jr.'s presidential campaign, but he looks like a 12-year-old Lindsey Graham. Hey, Jason's debut on the show, Hey Girl. Hey, thanks for having me. It's a big deal. Now, before we get into the news of the week, I will have all of you know that later on today's show, I'm having a race, an actual car race, with Indianapolis 500 driver Catherine Legg, who happens to be a female competing in the Brickyard tomorrow. Okay, Michelle, I have to start with you because you're a broadcasting legend of world sports. Who do you think of who can't drive can take on a college lady driver?
No.
You said no shot. No, man, get out of here. Who booked her?
I'm sorry. You want me to be honest? I gotta be
You worked with How Do You Believe in Miracles, Michaels? And you're telling them not even to tune in for the race.
Tune in.
Way to keep those viewers glued. Okay, I love you. Ryan, you've had plenty of women race out of your life over the years. What is your take?
Commander, we currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
An affordable rate. Let's you work on RFK Jr.'s presidential campaign. So you're an expert on guys who have no chance of winning. I'm kidding, but can I pull the upset? Yeah, see, I'm also an expert on brain worms as of last week. So is that the secret? I get the worm into her helmet, and that's how I pull off the victory? Take that to Foya. This is why you bring in the RFK people. Of course, Taylor versus Lang isn't the only big race making news in New York City this week. No, man, the presidential race rolled into the Bronx, where Donald Trump scheduled a Thursday rally, making him the first Republican candidate to do so since Ronald Reagan in 1980. Which, of course, was back when Joe Biden was just a 75-year-old senator. But as you can imagine, not every resident was thrilled with the idea of Trump leaving Manhattan courtroom to court Bronx voters, including this woman who escaped from a local mental health hospital.
He's doing it in the South Bronx not to make a point, but because he's got court. And Mayor practically has the legal version of an ankle bracelet around him, and he can't leave the 5 boroughs because he always has to be in court. And so it is truly an embarrassment to him.
He's gonna like be in club and stuff because we're not putting all time against him. That's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a woman who's so dumb she studied for a COVID test. But regardless of where Trump holds his next rally, rain or shine, one thing is abundantly clear: Republicans are battling for minority voters, while Joe Biden is battling the English language. The White House made 9 corrections after Biden's speech to the NAACP this week, ranging in everything from Joe's claim that he was vice president during the pandemic to calling January 6th protesters erectionists. That's what I'm vice president. Things are kind of bad during the pandemic. He called the erectionists who scored Capitol Hill victory. Well, this explains all the hand cream found on the steps of the Capitol. I mean, seriously, it's kind of impressive they can make it up that many steps in that condition. Here's the question for the whole pack. What do you think is drinking harder this morning?
Oh, shit.
Sailors intended for Fleet Week, or the people on Biden's communications team?
The people on Biden's comms team definitely.
Are you certain it's liquor, though? Do you think they were done something stronger? Oh,
drinking, all right? I'm just glad this first debate is a month away, so his pharmacists have time to put together a good cocktail. So you got a couple weeks of
Okay.
Listen, from what we've been told, it's going to be a drug-free debate. It's just him and his debate coach, Barry Bonds. So we're excited. Ryan, what do you think?
Honestly, I actually really like that clip, but I felt like I was watching a Seattle commercial. I'm having a problem with the red shoes.
Of course, nobody took a swing with more swag than Ralph Campbell. Stopped by CNN. Still doesn't know why. Look at this.
Is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
I'm a talent agent for this joint. I think I'll be sitting around watching what Diddy do and all this. I didn't know this was a Diddy joint that I was like, no, we looking for this joint.
Not a lot of people are glad to see it. But the old white liberals who still watch it were actually thrilled to see Don Lemon back on the I love this story because CNN obviously wanted him on the bench. It's about a black man and he instead used what he's not to push his hands on drugs. And who is the children? Not CNN's booker for not knowing he could do this, or Cameron's publicist for not knowing he had 23 viewers. I'm not sure, but this is the most professional journalism CNN has had in years. That right there sounds like a little more. Yeah, when they're being talked about getting ratings, they're definitely happy.
The way this one is sighted in, there's no excuse for this shot. It may be a little unwieldy, but in the right hand, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
I was just watching my sister. My sister
It may only provide a single shot action, but
he's an
even an edge hit can potentially stun the target.
Because I was hammered. I was like, Lincoln, always be closing. I got my kid. She's not a fan of the slurping, the beverage, the enhancement beverage line. Don't put me on this game. I was trying. But guys, without the talent agent, without the right question, so they're doing the live television. Okay. As are we. We all have a
grenade don't seem all that powerful.
Meaning when something goes sideways enough, you know you have to leave the interview behind. Did CNN lay off that guy too? Because they fired him. At one point they fired Jeffrey Toobin for religious purposes. He wouldn't stop celebrating Palm Sunday. Hello everybody, I can. Finally, we close on a very big win for the American people. Elvis Presley's Graceland will not be sold at auction. King Rock will brand by Theo. One of the injunction against the company that claimed to have the right to sell the property as collateral. The loan that was taken out by his late daughter, the president. To translate that into English and Elvis terms, Robbie told the judge, don't be cruel, because the company was the devil in disguise, and she danced with the jailhouse rock to his credit. The judge realized we can't go on together with suspicious minds, so he modified the deal, leaving the company all shook up, and forcing them to spend the night in the Heartbreak Hotel. Okay, I will stop the Elvis. I'm going to stop the Elvis before someone steps all over the switch. The point is, keeping Graceland open is a huge victory for the city of Memphis because it generates $150 million a year for the local economy, which ranks third behind dice games and carjacking. Stop by one family to hear me on the radio there every single day. So shout out to Ditch and Jake and Hobart and News 98.9. Link to the kids you hang out with on the school playground. Absolutely, they know about this. They know the King Rocker. Yeah, all right, there. So for you, take my mom, and this was admitted to on this air. My mom got kicked off Elvis's plane in Graceland because she sat on his bed and set off in the wall because she was so hot for the king. Did you harbor similar feelings for Elvis?
Good boy.
No, I remember I had an aunt who loved Elvis. My mom sorely disapproved of her younger sister's admiration of his hips.
So, is that true?
It's a true story.
She said, be better off with Elvis's hips than his diet. I mean,
that's a good point. The
guy was throwing down 3 pounds of bacon a day in the last year of his life. Isn't it amazing to think Elvis could have lost weight if he would have just cut down to 2 pounds of bacon a day?
He would have lost weight.
And I love him so much. But Ryan, sadly, the king was brought down by a pill addiction, which mirrors pretty much every girl you've ever dated.
Do you even think I'm locked up? Both underage girls.
Oh, Ryan Reese! By the way, it looks like your mom got thrown to Graceland for stealing that coach. Good job! I will not have you besmirch the overweight figure skater collection.
I do. I look like I lost. I won a medal and let myself go after I got a bunch of endorsements. Anyway, pal, stay right here because we are singing all the hits tonight, girl. Indianapolis 500 driver Catherine Legg makes a pit stop and challenges me to a race. Can't lose, darling. Shannon Green is going off the meter. Plus, we're kicking off summer driving season with our new game, Trip or Tripping. Don't miss a minute. You got it.
Diabetes can serve up a lot of questions, like what is your glucose and can you have more carbs? Before you decide. With the Freestyle Libre 3 system, know your glucose and where it's headed. No finger sticks needed. Now the world's smallest and thinnest sensor sends your glucose levels directly to your smartphone. Manage your diabetes with more confidence and lower your A1C, the #1 CGM prescribed in the US. Right for free at freestylelibre.us.
This is the story of the one who believes being prepared is not just a way of life, it's how he helps everyone stay safe. He sweats the small stuff before it becomes big stuff. For the one, being an unsung hero in a building full of everyday heroes is just how he likes it. The industrial grade products you need deliver fast. Call, click Granger.com or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
First psoriasis, then psoriatic arthritis. It was really holding me back.
Standing up, even walking was tough. My joints hurt. I was afraid things were going to get worse.
I was always hiding, and that's just not me.
Not being there for my family, that hurt. I had to do something. I started Cosentyx.
I'm feeling good. Watch me.
Cosentyx helps people with psoriatic arthritis move, look, and feel better. It targets more than just joint pain. It treats the multiple symptoms like joint swelling and tenderness, back pain, helps clear skin, and helps stop further joint damage. Serious allergic reactions, severe reactions that look like eczema, and an increased risk of infections, some fatal, have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine or plan to, or if IBD symptoms develop or worsen.
It's good to be moving on. Watch me.
Move, look, and feel better. Ask your rheumatologist about Cosentyx. The best of life living the best.
These two are working together like a well-oiled machine. As long as we keep them close to each other in the field, they'll reap various tactical benefits as their bond continues to grow.
Save this. And we'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. It's gonna be a long one.